Hi. Thank you for inviting me back again this year. I love this March for Moms. Don't you love it? It's so moving, so motivating, and so inspiring. I'm Emily Drake. I'm the past president of AWHONN. AWHONN is the National Association of Women's Health Obstetric and Neonatal Nurses. Go AWHONN. I represent the 350,000 nurses that work in this specialty. Dr. DeClercq, 350,000. That's a lot of nurses, and I want you to know that we're fed up, we're fired up, and we want change. We need change. Nurses are out there on the front lines of this maternal mortality crisis. We see it every day. We have to look these families in the eye. We're right there at the bedside. And to tell you the truth, we can't take it anymore. Helping families through a successful birth, sending them home with a beautiful new baby, babies that become orphans, new fathers that become widowers. It's not right. Ask any nurse. We've got story after story, and we're not being quiet anymore. We want this maternal mortality to stop. And that's one reason that AWHONN developed the Post-Birth Warning Signs program. You know, a lot of people think maybe the birth is the most dangerous part. I know when you're having those contractions, it feels like maybe you're going to die. I've been there. But actually, it's the time after the birth that's most dangerous. That first hour, that first 2 weeks, that first year after having a baby. Nurses, we see these complications all the time. So if you feel like something's not right after you have a baby, call us. Come in, get help. Serena Williams, wherever you are, you did the right thing. Keep asking for help until you get it. You know, I'm an old nurse. Well, I'm a very experienced nurse. And when a patient says to me they don't feel right after they've had a baby, or they clutch their chest and say, Emily, I think I'm going to die, I believe them. You've got to get help in there right away. These complications can happen to anyone. Now the AWHONN warning signs, here they are. This handout helps remind moms and families and others what to watch out for after having a baby. Things like heavy bleeding, an incision that's not healing, a red or swollen leg, a fever or a headache that won't go away. Call us, come in, get help. And when to call 911, chest pain, difficulty breathing, seizures, or thoughts of hurting yourself. Please come in, get the help you need. It's on the handout. Just bring it in with you and point to it. And remember, these warning signs are for everyone. But if you're a teenager, if you're African American, if your baby was in the intensive care unit, or you suffered complications, you're especially at risk. But even if you're perfectly healthy and everything went smoothly through pregnancy and the birth, you're still at risk. Pay attention. If you had a baby, you're at risk in that first hour, that first 2 weeks, that first year after having a baby. So AWHONN nurses developed this handout for our patients. It's also available in Spanish too. But that's not all we do at AWHONN. At AWHONN, our mission is to make birth safer, to improve the health of women and newborns. And so we advocate for all kinds of things, like paid family leave, for promoting and protecting breastfeeding, for screening, universal screening for postpartum depression, for everyone, and not just once, but throughout the first year after having a baby. We advocate for treating substance abuse and opioid use disorders. We advocate for reducing the risk of domestic violence and reducing disparities. But we need your help with something right now. You may not be aware, but there was a bill going around in Congress called the Family and Medical Insurance Leave Act. And why is this so important? Because only about 15% of people in this country have access to any kind of paid family leave through their employer. You know, every other country. The United States is one of 8 countries that doesn't have paid family leave. All 195 other countries have some sort of paid maternity leave or family leave, except for us and 7 very small little countries. It's embarrassing. We're not leading the pack. We're down at the bottom. So I've got a quiz for you. You know, I'm an educator. Here's your pop quiz. What do Haiti, Yemen, and Bangladesh have that we don't have? Paid family leave. It's not being lazy to take time off after you have a baby. It's for the health and safety of the mom, the baby, the partner, and the father. So please support the Family Act, the Paid Family and Medical Insurance Leave Bill. This is a call to action. It's time. It's time to save lives. It's time to save families in this country. We all need to work together, families, physicians, nurses, legislators, reporters, nonprofits, for-profits. All of us can work together and make a difference. As Tammy Duckworth, Senator and mother of 2, said, we've got a lot of work to do, but we can do it together. We're all going to advocate for safer birth. And that's why I love the March for Moms, hashtag March for Moms. Please get an AWHONN handout, support the Family Act. I'm going to sit down now with my 350,000 nurses. Thank you.